We are live with Lovell Jones in his studio, guys. So you get to see a different background. You don't have my book covers and everything like you normally see. So we are broadcasting live from the studio. If this is your first time tuning in to Me Powered with Rhonda, we got all kind of ways that you guys can tune in and join us. Lady J, go ahead and tell them how they can go tune in this evening.
If this is your first time tuning into the show or to JQLM Radio and you would like to share with your family, friends, and followers on all the different ways that they can tune in, be sure to tell them to download the JQLM Radio app on their Apple or Android devices. You can also listen live to JQLM Radio 24/7, 365 via Amazon Alexa, TuneIn app, the Stream and Simple Radio app, and a host of other platforms of which you can find located on our website, where you can also listen live at egoentertainmentnet.com. Also, don't forget to follow, like, and share us. We do follow back. Connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at JQLM Radio. You can also connect with Ego Entertainment Network at EgoEntNet. That's EgoEntNet on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also connect with us on LinkedIn at Ego Entertainment Network. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our YouTube channel, Ego TV Network, at youtube.com/Ego TV Network.
All right, and you can join me as well on several different platforms. You can follow me on Facebook at my personal page, but the show actually has a page itself, me.powered, and you can follow us on Instagram as well at me.powered, and we've got a website that's in the works right now. It's almost ready. It'll be ready soon, I promise. I know I've been telling you all that forever and a day, but it's coming, I promise, at mepowered.co. So keep an eye out on that, but as soon as it comes out, I am going to make all kinds of announcements. But make sure you follow us as well and share and like all of our pages and subscribe to anything that you can subscribe to. All right, so today I'm excited because I have my friend Lovell, and he is the lead singer of Twice, which is an R&B group from the 90s, and we're going to get into all of his story. But before that, I want to just give a shout out to how we met. You want to tell everybody how we met?
It was Joy, wasn't it? My friend Joy, of course, Joy the Birdman out of Philly. Had introduced us, and I did a show. It was roughly about 2 years ago.
Yeah,
I was going through a lot of changes,
yeah.
But we've established a relationship, kept a friendship going over the last 2 years, and I've watched her show. I watched her show progress and grow. She's always having exciting guests, so it's something that I make part of my entertainment regimen.
Oh, thank you. That's good to know. And I've kept in touch. And one thing I will say this is, Joey is I always call him my gift, because he is always introducing me to wonderful people like you. And the thing that I love is, although everybody is celebrity status, I actually have friendships. And I tell everybody, I got their number in my phone. I really do. This is like, I can call Lovell and we communicate. Absolutely. And stuff like that outside of just shows. And I follow your page. I like all your stuff. And this man is wise, y'all. He's got some wisdom. Okay. Lately he's been putting some serious things. I've been sharing a lot of the stuff that you've been saying. So we're just gonna kick it, and relax a little bit. We're in his studio. How cool is this, right? And he's going to be releasing playing some new music for us.
Absolutely.
And I put in my request, y'all. Okay, for Sparkle. We'll see if he's gonna serenade. He's already given me the my voice, like every singer does. Okay, but I gave him a week's notice. Okay, but we'll see. I'm not gonna push it. But he said if nothing else, he has the song queued up.
Absolutely.
so let's start. Tell everybody just a little bit about the group, about Twice, and how you got started, and then we'll get into what y'all got going and all that good stuff.
Twice is a group of two sets of identical twins. We started out in the 90s. We were discovered by Angie Stone and D'Angelo. They produced our first single, which was a remake of Cameo, Sparkle. They did an excellent job on it.
One of my favorite songs.
And so, like I said, it comprised of my twin brother and myself and another set of twins, Mike and Ike. We all sang together in the church choir back in Cleveland, Ohio. And we started in the music. We did all the local talent shows, radio shows, and we ended up signing with MCA, Silas MCA,
Okay.
and Lil Silas, rest his soul, believed in us enough to take us under his wing. Lil was responsible for signing New Edition and
Oh,
all those groups
wow.
back then. Yeah.
Okay.
So we were on MCA for a while, and we haven't done anything in a while. We've been doing some old school R&B shows, but we're getting ready to release a new EP. It's been over 20 years, and we've cut like 4 new songs, and I'll give you guys a sample of something today.
Oh, that's exciting. Okay. Well, you know what I love? I love seeing groups like from the 90s that are still strong and still, and the man still has his voice, y'all. Okay. I remember when we did our interview, I can't believe it's been 2 years already.
Yeah.
Brother can still sing. Okay. Some things don't go away. It's a definite gift because you don't add stuff to your voice, which that's just missing today with music. It really is.
Absolutely.
And even like with the lyrics and stuff like that, there's so much that's different. So in the time that from then till now, you guys are still together, and you're still doing strong music, just like Lil G and Silk are still there. They're just coming out with more stuff too. So what is it that keeps you guys together? Like what is the bond or something that keeps you guys together to still create today?
Well, mainly it's because we're family. So it's my twin brother. So
well, yeah.
But we go through things just like other groups, growing pains, disagreements, creative disagreements, and all that stuff. Just like any other group, what brings us back together is the blood, and we're the other guys are twin brothers, but we're like brothers with them as well.
Oh, okay.
We've been singing in the church choir since we were knee high to a grasshopper. We've toured the world together.
Oh, wow.
We're there for each other. You know what I'm saying? So I still see the guys 5-6 times a year. They're still in Cleveland. I'm here in Atlanta.
Okay.
And whenever we have shows, we fly to the show, do the show, and fly back home.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of people that come out of Cleveland.
A
lot of people that I have on my show. They're like, oh yeah, I'm from Cleveland. I'm like, dang, everybody's from Cleveland. There's
a lot of talent in Cleveland.
There is. So with this new project, what was the reason to do something 20 years later? Like, are you trying to step out and just like get back into touring, or like what's the motive behind it?
It started out as a project just to reignite our passion for music.
Okay.
Because through the years and the different record deals and all that stuff, you go through so much that sometimes it forces you to lose your joy that your gift really brings. And after a few years pass, you start reflecting over what you've done and this and that. And the one thing that is constant is the gift. And so we're just rediscovering our joy for our gift in music, and want to share some new stuff. There's a gaping hole or lack of R&B music today, so we wanted to kind of bring some old school R&B, but still make it relevant to today's sound.
Okay, kind of like, what is it? Which movie is it? Is it the 5 Heartbeats at the end where they all get together, and they're like, turn that junk off, and then they're like, well, show them how you sing, and then they all start singing together to like bring it up. Because what do you think music has lost over this time?
Music has lost its storytelling. The biggest thing with R&B, it was always lyrics. Music is always important, but it was always what the artist was saying and how the audience can relate to it, and that's really what makes a hit. You can go back to even some hip hop stuff. It's the first day of the month. Okay, how many people on welfare waiting for the first of the month? So when you make a song that relates to people, they engage you.
Yeah.
And so that's what we try to do. We try to make some stuff that's still going to be relevant. We're always going to talk about love because that's what the world needs.
Yeah, absolutely. So what was your favorite memory when you guys were in the prime of your time in your 90s? What is the one time, whether it was a show or audience reaction or you realized you were famous, what is the one thing, the first thing that stands out to you on that journey?
I think it was one of our first big shows. It was like we were in front of like 12,000 people. We were in Nashville, Tennessee, and this when we realized we were actually #1 on the R&B charts in Nashville.
Wow.
and we're on the show with Erica Badu, Donnell Jones. It was us, and we came out, and our backs is to the stage, to the stage, to the audience, and everybody was screaming, and we're looking at and talking to each other.
Wow.
And it was a crazy show. They broke down the barricades, bum rushed the stage.
Wow. Okay.
They had to sneak us out in the limousine. When we got outside, they were trying to tip the limousine over. It was crazy.
My gosh.
So that was our first, kind of famous experience.
Okay. And what song were you at the top of the charts with?
It was the single Sparkle.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, that you guys killed it. I mean, sometimes, the original Cameo, of course, is the classic, but I'll tell you what, your version, y'all killed that song.
We, we contracted one of the best neo soul artists of all time, D'Angelo, and he kept the song. He was true to the original version because you can't stray away too far from Cameo. It's a classic. Everybody knows it. Right. But he put that D'Angelo flair, some real soulful backgrounds, soulful Rose piano, what he's known for. Okay. And we just did what we did. We kept it kind of close to the original Cameo. We put our own flavor in it. Okay. And it worked. Okay. So I want to hear that song. I want to hear that song. I want to hear my song, y'all. So how many? So I know how to. I should have asked you this before we started, so I know how to cue this up. How many songs do you want me to make room for? Because I definitely want to hear a little bit of Sparkle. Okay, yeah. And then I know you got new stuff, so break wise. Just 2 songs. I ain't know.
Okay. So, and you guys that are watching, if you're watching on Facebook, you can type up comments and stuff, and we can actually bring them on the screen. If there's a question you want to ask Lovell or something, go ahead and type it if you're following us on Facebook, and we'll bring it up, and then we can interact with you guys. So that'll be a lot of fun too. So before we go into our first break, because I know our first break is going to come up shortly, and this hour always flies by. So how did it feel when you took on a song like Sparkle when you first did it?
Being a new group back then, it was always pressure to kind of remake something because you're new, nobody's familiar with. If you use something that's familiar, it ingratiates you to some of the audience. And so we were going through a few songs, but Cameo Sparkle was always one of our favorites. When we were kids, I remember being 8, 9 years old in front of the radio singing that song. And our manager at the time, Sheila Eldridge from Miles Ahead Entertainment, she's the one that contacted Angie Stone and D'Angelo. And once we knew they were on board, it was right. Okay, this is it.
Wow. So what was that like? Being, number one, you were discovered by Angie, right? Okay. So what was that like? Like, how does she approach you guys? Were you on the corner singing, or were you trying to put stuff out? Like, how does somebody that doesn't know anybody get in touch with Angie Stone?
We were in the studio doing some recording. Our manager at the time, Sheila Eldridge, even before we had a record deal, a song out, she was so phenomenal. She had us touring the world. We were touring Japan. We did the Olympics. Wow. We did all of this without a record. So, really? Yeah, we had some, our name was bubbling in the industry, and she was introducing us to artists and producers thinking about the project, and she introduced us to Angie Stone. Angie Stone was in the studio. We didn't know who she was. We were in the studio, and LL was next door. He came in on our session. Wow. And Angie Stone came in. He said, y'all don't even know who that is, do y'all? I was like, it's Angie? No, that's Angie Stone, like the legendary Angie Stone from the Sugar Hill Girls from Funk You Right On Up, like the first hip-hop, and I was like, wow. I never knew that.
That's incredible. Yeah. That's incredible.
Very talented. She's actually responsible for a lot of D'Angelo's sound, the soulfulness, the harmonies and stuff that he puts in the background. She's very influential in his sound.
Okay, very good. I did not know that. Yeah. How cool is that? Well, before we go to break, do you want to play a little bit of Sparkle?
Sure.
Okay, and then if he feels like singing, he will. If not, he's got it queued up, y'all. But at least we'll hear the song. All right, while he's getting that together. Excuse me. Yeah, can y'all hear? Okay, should be able to hear that. You ain't giving me nothing yet. Okay. Gotta
I
get in
still
the
remember the steps.
Got it. All right, do the steps. All right, come on, get the steps together, Lovell. Get it together. Oh, okay, I see you.
When I first saw you, you had sparkles in your eyes, like the stars in night, high in the sky. It's a little high now. Actually,
Okay.
he's performing like a half step down.
That's okay. You can do a half step down. That's fine. Or I might serenade him. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. We'll flip this. I'm gonna serenade him. Okay. Okay, hold on. It's the way you do, girl, in your eyes. See, I'm low.
Yeah.
I'm not high like that. Now, I'm not a singer, y'all. But that's a song you always want to sing to.
Oh yeah, it's a classic.
All right, here. Give me something. Give me something. Come on, you feeling it. Come on. To believe. Do a lower day.
When I knew that's so beautiful,
There you go.
made me wanna love you. Ooh.
That sounds fine. That sounds beautiful.
When I look at you, hey.
We gotta get the A. Now, but I love this song. Awesome. So how long was this song, like your song that you guys toured? Like, how long were you guys known for this song?
Well, we're pretty much still known for this. Of course, everybody knows Cameo, but they played it so much, and everybody wants to hear it. They still want to hear when we do the old school R&B show.
Yeah. Okay. Is this your favorite song that you guys do?
No.
No?
One of them, but
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. That's just so cool to be sitting in the same room with the guy that's singing that song, that created that so long ago. So I'm having a moment, y'all. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of our favorite songs, but being new artists, you really don't have a lot of control of what you think the first single should be. Of course, we had battles back and forth, but we always lost because we were young. And Lil Silas had hits, he had new additions, so he knew what to put out. So I mean, you can't go wrong with that. But we had a song called "Make You Say Daddy."
Ooh.
And at the time, it was really risque for the 90s, and that was one of our favorites.
Okay, very good. Well, I know we got to take a break because we're already at our first break, but we are talking to Lovell Jones, lead singer of Twice, and he's going to be dropping a new song when we come back at the second half of the show. So make sure you guys stay tuned and go ahead and hit us up on the comments. Let us know how you're liking this and everything. And if you got any questions, just let us know. But we'll be right back after these messages.
Have you subscribed yet to the free bi-monthly digital interactive Ego magazine? No? Well, head on over to www.egoentertainmentnet.com to subscribe now. This magazine is all about supporting and showcasing excellence in communities everywhere, from music, arts and culture, relationships, education, politics, celebrities, food, and so much more. While you're flipping through the pages, just click on the buttons and social icons and you'll be taken to a whole other world behind the articles and ads. At Ego Entertainment, everyone is a star. There is something in it for everyone. And we hope you are positively impacted by what you see and will continue to support Ego Magazine. Track CBPD by Arulo. Sharbria Shine's Single Woman Chronicles is going on tour. Maryville, Fort Wayne, and Indianapolis, Indiana are in for a real treat. You do not want to miss this stage play of a young woman obsessed with love and marriage. The live stage play will take place in Maryville, Indiana on August 27th at the Living Hope Church at 2 o'clock p.m. In Indianapolis, Indiana on September the 10th at the Schrott Center for the Arts at Butler University at 7 p.m. And in Fort Wayne, Indiana on September the 24th at the Arts United Center at 7 p.m. Get your tickets now at swcthestageplay.com. That's swcthestageplay.com. Make it a date night or a girls' night out and be there. Sharbria Shine's Single Woman Chronicles. Music, I Wanna Feel by Alexi Action on Pixabay.com.
Hey there! If you can hear my voice, this is Pamela, host of Hospital the Tea, here to remind you that Eagle Entertainment Network has a lot for your business. Listen, honey, you need to get with it. Eagle Entertainment offers various services, media coverage, red carpet services, promo interviews on air. They offer meet and greet services, honey, not to mention other event services. You want to get in gear. Eagle Entertainment is empowered greatness optimized. We're now booking and spots are going fast. Eagle serves the United States and all event types, honey. So if you are opening a business, having a store opening, a restaurant opening, and you want some coverage, Eagle Entertainment is the way to go. Call or text 317-886-0296 or go to eagleentertainmentnet.com.
All right, we are back, and I am talking to my friend Lovell Jones of Twice, and he just played the classic Sparkle that they are known for, and you got some new music coming up.
Yeah.
And so let's talk about your new music coming up, and then we'll go into other stuff that you got going on. So tell us about the new project.
The new project is produced and written by another Cleveland talented homeboy, Jay Sean Champion. Jay Sean is like a boy wonder. He's been writing hits for everybody since he was 15.
Oh, wow.
He writes for Joe, Charlie Wilson.
Oh, wow.
He wrote for Mario, B2K, R. Kelly, and Usher, same girl. He wrote that.
Wow.
So we contracted him to pen us some hits, and he came up with a very good song. It's reminiscent of the 90s R&B, but still has some relevancy of what's going on today. It's called You That One.
You That One. Okay, I like that. All right. And you had said that you're working on a documentary, docu-series that's coming up. So let's talk about that a little bit.
Okay, I am working on a 10-part documentary
10
drama.
part. Oh, like Trapped in the Closet, like 13 parts. So it's 10 parts. Okay.
So some of you who know me know that, early in my career, I've toured with R. Kelly, worked with him for a while. So I'm real close with the family.
Okay.
And the story is being told by his younger brother, Kerry.
Okay.
So it's taken us back all the way from childhood until up to today.
All right.
So a lot of people think the story starts just with R. Kelly, but we're going beyond that, showing how they grew up, how influential their mother was in all of their lives, and all the misfortune that has affected the family, has affected the whole family, not just him. Yeah. So we're doing a 10-part docuseries drama, and it's named after the mother, Joanne's Boys.
Oh, nice, nice. I like that. So it's not, it's bringing a whole nother perspective from a mother's perspective and how it affects the whole family and other children. So it's not just R. Kelly.
Absolutely,
so very good. So what was the motivation behind that? What was the drive for that?
I still remain really, really close with his brother, Kerry.
Okay.
We got to know each other when we were on tour, and then after the tour, after I left, all this nonsense
Right.
was going on. He went through a lot of stuff with his brother, so we became close like brothers. There was a rift with him and his brother, so he came to Cleveland. I put him up in one of my houses, let him stay with me for a while. We worked on some music,
Nice.
so we've always maintained a close relationship over the last 25 years throughout all this drama that was going on. And he is a compelling storyteller.
Yeah.
He has his own stories, not trying to ride on his brother's coattail, but
Nice.
the way he tells the story, man, it's going
Okay.
to hit you in the
Okay.
heart. Yeah.
Very good. And one thing that I always like to bring up, and when I have guests too, is showing that you're actually a person, not just this celebrity or whatever. So with everything that you've come through with your career, with your life, what things have you had to deal with that you've had to struggle or overcome?
It's a lot of stuff. The main thing is my marriage. After about 18 years, things can get a little stale.
Mm-hmm.
And it's easy to point the finger. But one thing that it's taught me, going through that, we were separated for almost 2 years. We've been back together for about a year, a little bit over a year. And it's better now than it ever was.
Nice.
Sometimes you have to be shaken to your core, tear down the foundation to build it up. And you never know what you really have or how strong you are until you're forced to go through something that you felt like at the time it would kill you.
Yeah.
But it forces you to look at yourself and what role you played in it, and to get yourself together so you can love yourself and you can love somebody else properly. And that's what we've both done. We both had therapy and continue to work on ourselves and continue to communicate. And early in the marriage, you thought you had a good marriage, but you never know how good it is until you go through the fire with somebody.
Right.
And now it's a whole another level of respect and admiration that you have for your partner.
That's wonderful. That is wonderful. And then being in the industry, it's hard to have a marriage 20 some years. Anyway, that is non-existent in a lot of times in the regular people's lives, let alone an artist's life.
Absolutely.
Especially if you got people stampeding you and tipping over cars and and everything like that. And so what do you think the secret is to maintaining? Because I had the Pendergrasses on last week, and they're 20 some years into, and Tony's been on, and he's what do you think the secret is in marriage, but what's added for somebody in the industry?
Well, you have to be with somebody that's strong, and they have to realize they're going to have to share you with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And that's really important.
Yeah.
But if they really love you and they see you in your gift, they know that's what that gift is for.
Right.
And, and they'll get enjoyment out of that as well. But you also have to make sure you make time for that person, make that person feel like they're special and they're number one. And, to be honest with you, I didn't always do that. I didn't always know how to do it.
Right.
But, it's gotten a lot better. It's better than it ever been right now. So
that's awesome. Yeah, all your posts are you and your wife, and all your posts. And, and trust is a big thing, because here I am in your studio. It's just me and you. And that's a sign of trust right there. Absolutely. On everybody's part. And just you welcoming me into, your studio space. And, and I appreciate that. But especially with a marriage, that's one thing I love about you is with your posts and everything. You're always so family oriented, and you're always speaking positive things over her and over your family and wisdom. And, you're transparent and you're relatable.
You got to speak it into existence. It wasn't always like this. And we've always loved each other, but we didn't always know the proper way to love each other.
Right.
We weren't equipped with all the tools. There's no handbook.
Right. Yeah, nobody is.
And like when you're sick, you go to the doctor. And we as people, sometimes we feel it's a taboo to get therapy, but it's so important to do maintenance on yourself to keep yourself at your best. You want to be able to give your partner your best.
Absolutely. Well, I love that. Jesus, okay, our time is flying by. See, if the second half flies even faster. So I definitely want to play your new song, and because we still want to bring up your app and everything like that too, and try to get as much in as we can.
It's a lot.
Well, I got you. Okay, I got to get what I can while I got them.
Okay,
all right, so this is a new song. You the one. I already like the sound of that. Okay, I already like the sound of that. Okay.
I want, everything that I need. You got it.
I like that.
You and me is a dream, something the world has never seen. They don't know about this thing. Baby, I can do whatever I wanna do. And I know it only happens because of you. You're my superpower, you make me invincible. So I sat you down cause I had to let you know. You that one. Ain't nobody like you. You that one. Wanting to be on your baby, that's you. You that one. You take first place. You that one. You that one. You stand alone, can't tell you no. You make me know you're in control. You're in control. So comfortable, girl, you the most. Call you to go, can't let you go. Come, baby, I can do whatever I wanna do. And I know that only happens.
Oh, okay, that's what we got. That I like that. I like that. Oh, Rosaline is saying, "Get up and dance." You know, I was thinking about doing that, but I was trying to stay in the camera, and I'm not at home, and this is his place because I felt that. You know, man, and it was bumping too in here. It was bumping. As soon as he turned out, it's like boom, you could feel it. I guess that's because he has a professional studio here. But I like that a lot.
Thank you.
That feels good.
It's
good.
a comfortable song.
Yeah.
It's the sound is still relevant, but it still gives you that old school 90s R&B where you really talk about something.
Yeah, I like that. And who don't want to be told they're the one?
Absolutely.
I mean, that's what I'm still waiting for somebody to tell me that, Lovell.
They will.
I'm still waiting. He's coming.
You don't have to wait long.
He's coming. Okay, I received it. Y'all heard him, right? I received. So
manifest.
Yes. Baby, you need to come on, okay? your wife, your queen is waiting, okay? Here I am. I'm the one. I'm telling you, I'm the one.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. So who came up with the name of that song? Because that's awesome.
Jay Sean Champion. Like I said, we call him Boy Wonder. I mean, he's not a boy anymore, but he's younger than us. But he's been writing hits for everybody in the business since he was about 15. Joe, again, Charlie Wilson, Usher, or Kelly, you name it, he's written hits for him.
That's a gift.
And he's still writing hits for a lot of artists now. He wrote, actually, he is Jason Champion from Men at Large, his younger brother. Yeah.
Dave, okay.
They got a new project. It's out, and they're doing really well overseas.
Okay.
But
I gotta get Dave. I'm gonna try. Dave, I gotta call Dave. I gotta get him.
We'll get him over here.
Yeah, I definitely gotta get him. And because I know G's got new stuff with Silk.
Yeah.
Tony's got some new stuff. Dave's got some. It's like all y'all are reinventing yourselves. I love it because it's classic. You know, when you're that good and you're that solid and strong, it don't die. It doesn't go anywhere.
Absolutely.
It does not go anywhere. So I love that. Now, what is? Let's shift a little bit here. When I first came in, okay, there is a nice TV up here with all these videos playing. Tell everybody, I don't know if I could show them this. Oh, I know the ring light's going to be in the way, but you got this on your wall right here. So tell everybody what this is right here.
Okay, we launched a new network. It's called Indie Artist Network, and you can go to the website. You can download it on your phone. It's an app, indieartist.network. And we created a platform for indie artists all over the world to showcase their music, what they have.
Okay.
It's for content creators. If you're a videographer and you shoot dope videos, it's for you as well. So we don't, you can upload your video. You can go right to your phone or the website and upload your video. Doesn't mean it's going to be chosen. We only choose high quality, top-notch videos that are kind of marketable. So we have people who invest and we like to marry our product with, and so we have to be careful what kind of content we put on there.
Okay, there we go.
There
We're
we
back.
go.
We're back.
Okay.
All right, so repeat that again real fast because I don't
So,
know where somehow.
It is a platform for independent artists all over the world to showcase their talent, their work, their exceptional videos. We're taking all high quality videos. We do have sponsors, so we have to be kind of conscious of the content that we put up there. But
So it's
by
gotta be
no
clean.
means, yeah,
It's gotta be clean,
it can it can be a
Like,
little edgy,
but
you know.
not
Yeah, it
not
can't be
just
vulgar.
ratchet.
Yeah.
Not ratchet.
So
Yeah.
upload it for right now. For the next 2 months, you can upload your video. You don't have to pay anything for promotion. We'll run it for a whole month.
Wow.
After that, you can buy a promotional package. Our viewership is about 1 million and climbing,
Wow.
and so it's a great thing for independent artists. There's nothing else like it.
Okay, so let me make sure I understand because I know a lot of independent artists are always trying to get on the show, so they can upload their videos for free for a month.
Yeah.
And then after that, well, if they make the cut on there, after that, then they can choose, to do a package beyond that. But still, you can get your stuff up in front of 1 million people base for a month.
Absolutely.
That's incredible.
And it's a beautiful platform.
Yeah, this is
better
real
than
nice.
MT, not BT Jams.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything, but
Yeah.
they charge your arm and a leg, and the video plays one time.
Yeah.
You can buy spotlight videos. You can buy promotions. You can do 1 month, 2 month, 3 month promotional packages. Start as low as $99.
Get out of
Yeah,
here.
absolutely.
Wow. That's incredible. Okay, so all my indie artists, okay, I'm going to be making a whole bunch of phone calls. I'm going to help you get that thing loaded
absolutely.
down.
Go to indieartist.network and you can download it on your phone. It's an APK app. Once you put it in your browser, it'll ask you if you want to download it. You can download it and you can view it right from your phone. Beautiful videos, some of the most talented independent artists from around the world.
Okay, and any genre?
Any genre.
And perfect. Perfect. Well, I know we're going to have to take a break in about a minute or so. What do you got coming up?
Well, besides launching the new Indie Artist Network and the docuseries, 10-part docuseries that Kelly's brother is doing, just working on some new music. We've cut like 4 new songs for our new EP, and we'll be releasing that this fall. The first single is going to be "You the One."
Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. And then I heard that reggae song, the reggaeton song, that had a nice beat too. I love reggae. I love music. I love reggae. So when you have all these shows and you're releasing this and parties and you're in Atlanta, let me know. I'll come support you. I'll definitely come support you. I know we got to take a break again, our second break. So when we come back, we're going to wrap it up. We're talking to the Lovell Jones here, guys, lead singer of Twice. And we got all kinds of stuff still coming for you. So come on back after these messages. We'll be right back. All right, come on, Lady J, get it together. I'm on mute now. Okay. All right. I jumped the gun. We don't have a commercial yet,
we
y'all.
on commercial break.
This is live. I see the message, but I was trying to. Okay, see, I'm getting cussed out in the chat here right now. So
this is what happens when you're live. It's all the way live.
That's right.
Anything
it's all
can
the
happen.
way live. So, all right. So at 45, so I got to watch this up here. So we still got about 5 minutes to go. Okay. So how do people contact you?
They can contact me on Facebook and Instagram. That's probably the best way to contact me. On Instagram, I am Mr_Urban_City. And then on Facebook, Lovell Jones.
Okay. That's simple, right? That's simple. That's easy. All right. So we covered what you got coming up. We got the new song because you said you're giving us 2. Dang, I wish we could drop that reggae song, but I don't think that's ready yet. But that's okay. And we've got the app that everybody for the new artists. I know what we can. Okay, what would you say to new artists that are coming up now if they really want to stand out? Like, what is the difference that is going to make it for an artist right now that's going to give them longevity, which is what you have?
Well, artists have to realize there's going to be a shift You know, everything corrects itself. The stock market, whatever, it corrects itself. And the music industry is in the process of correcting itself.
Okay.
And when I say it's going to be a shift, it's going to be a shift going back to real talent, real shows. We just seen Lil Baby.
Okay.
That he sells out 14,000 seaters like it's no problem. And,
Oh, wow.
and a show last week, he failed to sell 500 tickets at a 15,000 seat venue.
Really?
And my opinion is, you know, you see everybody anytime. You can go right on social media and see them anytime. And then when you get to these shows, you realize it's not a show.
Yeah.
They're singing over their record.
Yep.
It's really nothing to engage you. I mean, you're just seeing the person, the same thing you see on social media.
Right.
So the industry is in the process of a shift. People want more. And so it's going back to old school where the artists are developed.
Yeah.
And they
Everybody
know,
come back to one mic.
yeah. And they know how to entertain
Yeah.
and put on a show, because when people spending $100, $200 for a concert, dude, they're not coming.
I'll be mad if you lip
Singing over a record,
or
walking
your
back and
voice is
forth across the
hoarse.
stage. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They want to be entertained, and that's where it's going. So that's where the shift is.
Okay, well, I can't wait for that, because that's going to be a wonderful break. Because that's the reason I don't go out to a lot of live stuff anymore, because it's exactly what you said. Now, the other week when I went to Carol's show, the Sweet, man,
Absolutely.
that woman killed it. Carol Riddick.
Yes.
I mean, to see her perform, and it was an experience, even though it was an intimate place. She took us on a journey, because she did the night of music of Nina Simone. So she told Nina Simone's story with her songs and explained how there were different time periods, and she took us somewhere, and that's what we were looking for.
She has a phenomenal voice, and I've had the pleasure of performing next to her and with her since the time we were like 20.
Wow.
We toured the world together, South America, Japan. She can stand up
Hey,
next
Carol.
to anybody
Oh my
in
God,
the
yes.
industry.
Oh my God, yes.
You know, back when she first started, she was singing with Brian Knight. She sang with Jill Scott. You name it, but she can stand up next to anybody, and that voice is impeccable.
Yeah. And you're getting ready to do some music for Felicia.
Yes.
So
Pendergrass.
tell us about that.
Okay, Joey, of course, he's the what they call the middleman. He connects.
Joey
the dots.
is my gift. He's the reason for everything.
So Joey contacted me and said he had an artist, and that he was doing some work for her as far as PR, and she needed some new material. He sent us some stuff, and we listened to it. We saw the video. Great vocals. Kind of reminds me of Tamia.
Yeah.
Her demeanor, her voice, the clarity of her voice.
Yep.
And so immediately we went to work in the studio, came up with a couple of songs, sent to them, and they really enjoyed the songs. And looks like it's a go. We're going to be working with her.
That's awesome. I can't wait. And yeah, her voice is incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. I started listening to some of, because she sent me the songs and stuff like that. And then I watched her live because she was with Tony in Philadelphia, and she hit that note for Missing You. I was like, oh my God. I couldn't imagine what that would be live.
She can go. And that's what you're missing with a lot of shows. So it's almost better to go to these intimate shows at the winery and see these people up close, man. Yeah. It's so much more entertaining and intimate.
Yeah. And everybody's saying, hey, okay, hey Mitchell, hey everybody. All right, so now it's 45. So now I believe we're gonna go to commercial in a moment. Because I'm keeping an eye on the clock because it winds down quickly. But I believe we will be back now after commercial. Are we good, Lady J? Are we good to go? If not, we'll just keep talking. Yep, we're good. Okay, she gave us a yep. We'll be right back, y'all.
See you in a minute.
Hey, it's your girl, Lady J, and this is a special public service announcement. The Gallery Event Center of Indianapolis, Indiana is now an official partner. If you are a client of mine and you are in need of a venue to book your next event, then book with the Gallery Event Center today, who offers all-inclusive packages at extremely affordable prices. But wait, there's more. You are able to book custom all-inclusive packages that have been tailored exclusively for Lady J's clients. And yes, that includes the Ego Entertainment Network clients too. Connect with me today at ladyj.co to receive your promo code and visit the Gallery Event Center located at 5852 East 82nd Street or call 317-534-6399 and visit their website at thegalleryeventcenter.com. This has been a special public service announcement by Lady J. Love y'all. Deuces. Ego Entertainment Network's JQLM radio division is now accepting new radio hosts or syndicated radio shows and podcasts. Join a winning team with 46,000 to 70,000 listeners per month in 65 plus countries, all-inclusive packages, major podcast distribution, and major event opportunities and more. Do not miss out on this opportunity. If you want to start your own show or have a show already and you would like to syndicate, contact Ego Entertainment now at egoentertainmentnet.com. That's egoentertainmentnet.com. You asked, Ego delivered. Ego Entertainment Network presents Ego Entertainment Group, serving the United States. For independent music artists and actors, services include branding and marketing, management services, publicist services, and distribution. Contact Ego today at 331-465-4279 or at egoentertainmentnet.com. Activate your ego today. Music, Bounce by Coma Media on pixabay.com.
I just said I don't know what commercial we're on because it like disappeared on our side. I'm like, I don't know what commercial we're on. We're just gonna have to come back when the screen goes blank. And yeah, we're gonna have to get a blooper show together. That's gonna be awesome. All right, so we talked about new music, we talked about the indie show, we talked about how to meet them and what's missing today. Now, if somebody wants to be a singer and they want to get a group going right now, today, where they're at, what do they need to do? Because they're not still standing on the corners and getting recognized that way. Like, how do you get your stuff out there to legitimate people? Like, how does somebody coming into the industry that's new know whether or not somebody's legitimate or not?
Well, first of all, the artists today have so much information at their fingertips that we didn't have.
Right.
And they can educate themselves. Anything you want to know about contracts, executives, record labels, anything is right at your fingertips. So,
okay.
You have to utilize that, study the business first.
Be developed A&R.
Yeah. That's what's important. And you have to know the business and you have to realize your talent. You have to be realistic about your gauge, where you are in your career as far as your talent. If you need a little bit more developing,
right.
We always need to, as artists, sharpen our skills and stay on top. But you want to listen to the artists that are dominating the airways right now,
okay,
and see how you stack up against them.
Okay.
Play your stuff, play their stuff right next to each other. And you should be able to have your stuff sound just as good, and not better than somebody else.
Okay.
If you're not, you need to go back to the drawing board,
okay,
because you're starting at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because you're new, you have to be phenomenal. You have to be better than them to garner attention. Also, social media is it's the way of the world now. So a lot of these executives and labels, they look at your numbers and see if you're able to engage people. There's so many millions of talented artists, great songs that people don't know are out there, but what gets you the attention is, are you able to engage your audience, attract the audience? So they look at those numbers as well. So you might want to study how to get your social media numbers up as well. Okay,
very good. That sounds like you need a team.
Absolutely.
You can't just do a one-person thing.
I mean, one person can start it, but eventually you need people that believe in your talent.
Right.
If you're good, you're going to have people that want to help.
Yeah, absolutely. And if somebody is a social media phenom, you want them on your team so they can get you in front of everybody and, get you viral and stuff like that. So we got all the business stuff out of the way. So Lovell the man, Lovell the father, Lovell the husband. Let's talk about him. Okay. So he's looking at me like he's scared now. He was fine. Now he's like got this look of panic in his face. So you, how many kids you have?
I have one daughter.
Okay.
She's 27.
27.
And she just got married last October.
Okay,
No
nice.
grandkids yet.
Not
But
yet.
I'm putting the pressure on them. All my friends got grandkids, loads of grandkids.
I got loads of grandkids. I got too many. Like I said on one of the breaks, my kids are multiplying too fast. I'm like, y'all need to stop. Okay, I'm about to be a great grandmother. I'm like, what the crap? Do I look like a great grandmother?
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
I was a grandmother at 34, Lovell. Because my daughter was 15 when she had her first
At least
child.
you had an energy for the grandchildren.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And yeah, nobody could tell like who's the adult and who's the. I guess that's a positive
Right.
too, because we all look the same age.
Right.
But so with your family time, one of the questions I like that somebody asked in the audience last week to Pendergrasses was, did Teddy sing at home? Like, so how are you at home, like with your family? Are you around the house singing, or do you come into your man cave over here and stay in your studio, or?
Pretty much in my man cave. I don't
Okay.
sing as much around the house as I used to.
Okay.
We do a lot of work. I have a lot of friends who are producers who produce for R. Kelly, just about anybody you name in the industry. They all come over and we work on stuff together. So my wife and her friends and some of the family, they come in, pop their head in, and check on us. This is where they can hear us.
Okay.
I don't sing as much around the house as I used to.
Okay.
I do karaoke though.
Okay.
I do good karaoke.
Honestly, I would love to see that, because do people realize who you are when you're in the audience doing karaoke?
You know what? It's been so long since we've been out, but every now and then I have somebody
Okay.
recognize me.
So how do your neighbors feel like when you're in here creating and bumping? Like the other day, it was like early in the morning that you released that thing. So have you gone around and had to give like pies and gifts to all the neighbors and say, look, please don't call the police on me. I'm in the studio creating.
You know, not really, because we're pretty much soundproof. You go outside, you can't hear anything.
Okay.
It's my wife, because this wall, on the other side of this wall is the house. So, but I put the studio here, so you know, I'm not away from home as much as I used to. That's one of the things being in the industry. You're always away from home. You're always in the lab, in the studio. And if it's here in my house, I'm right next door if my wife needs me, or anybody needs me, family over. So, you know, I don't have to go too far. And
I didn't understand that. Your phone is talking to you.
I can spend more time with family with my lab being right here at the house.
That's wonderful, and that shows a true commitment too. You know, because like not only to your marriage, but to your family and separating. How hard is it to separate the industry from your family and still be successful in both arenas?
It's pretty hard, because when you're driven and you're working on something, unless you are an artist, like my wife, she understands, but you can't understand how, from an artist standpoint, how important and how much of the makeup of this music and the passion for it is. And it's hard to explain to somebody who doesn't have it. And it's not that it's more important to them, it's just a part of my life and part of me, and a gift that is important.
Yeah, and what you create, I mean, especially when you're an artist like on the level that you are, your stuff lasts. It's gonna outlast you. So you're creating classic, timeless pieces that is gonna live long past you.
That's the hope. That's what we try. That's what we shoot for.
Yeah. Well, you definitely on the way. Okay. You sure don't sing to me no more.
I do sing to you when we go karaoke. That's my wife.
Oh, is it? Okay. So
I sing to you all the time.
Well, I appreciate you sharing them for this little bit of time. Because I even told Lovell, I said, I want you to serenade me. I said, if I got to ask permission from your wife ahead of time, let me know, because I don't want, I want to hear the song too. But he queued it up, so he did good. He said his voice hurt, like all singers. Okay.
You know what?
No, but you did good.
It always happens when I have an interview or something. Last night, my sinuses came down on me so bad. I'm sneezing, coughing, taking all these sinus medicine, and I'm just not getting to the point where I don't have to carry a tissue in my pocket today. But
no, that's good. That you got to take time for
stressful.
yourself. Yeah, you got to take time for yourself, and people don't realize that. Okay, so again, how do people reach you? Because we're going to wrap up here in a couple of minutes.
You can reach me on Facebook, Lovell Jones. You can reach me on Instagram at Mr_Urban_City.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. You can contact me there. You can pretty much call, whatever. I'll pick up the phone, answer. If it's about business, we can do what it do.
And you got the docuseries coming. When is that coming out?
We are in pre-production right
Oh, okay.
now. So we're in pre-production and getting the script together. So we're looking probably early next spring.
Okay. So you already got
Before-
actors and everything for that? Because
Yeah,
I got a
we're-
slew of actors.
We're casting. We're still casting
Okay.
for it.
I'm a very good actor, so I'm just going to let you know.
I got
You need
you.
an Italian on your set,
got you.
okay? I can play somebody.
I got you.
But very good. So that's coming out, and you've got the app, the
Indie Artist Network.
indieartist.network. So
Yep.
indie artists, you can put your music up on there for free for 30 days. And if you make the cut, and then after that, if you want promotional packages, you can, but you got a base of 1 million plus people.
Yep, already.
So
And already received offers to buy the network, but we're hanging on to it.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, because as soon as you got something good, everybody want to buy it
Absolutely.
out.
That
So.
let us know we're
And this
in the right
looks
direction.
great, guys. I mean, I wish you could see it and everything.
Go to the site, indieartist.network.
Yeah.
You can download the
Really
app
good.
on your phone. You can view it from your browser on your TV or your computer. Check
good.
it out.
So the app is free too. You don't got to pay a
Yep, it's free.
subscription and all that. Wow,
It's free.
that doesn't happen, guys. When you have somebody on this level that and this is your app.
Yes.
So this is not. There is no middleman, guys. You want him? Here he is. You got him. Okay. And
Direct access.
Yes. So you want to take advantage of that. Thank you, Shirley, and thank you. How is it, Rosaline? How do you say your
Rosaline.
Rosaline. Thank you, Rosaline. Now next week, I've got a guest that is coming on, and we're gonna go a whole nother direction. Okay, she's a speaker and a counselor as well, but she is I don't want to say the word because I don't want to scare everybody off. She's very, very, very gifted. Let me just leave it at that. So you definitely want to come back. But thank you so much, Lovell.
It's
and
always a pleasure. Have me
always
back
a
soon.
pleasure. Now I feel like I'm home. I really do.
Absolutely.
So
Come back anytime.
that's how it was when I first met you. And thank you guys for tuning in. You've been listening to Me Powered with Rhonda. And remember, everything you need is already inside of you. If you want to be a guest on the show, email me, mepoweredwithrhonda@gmail.com. Okay, I got you. We'll get you up here and connect you with amazing people like this. Have a great day and share this. We shared a ton of information. Have a good night, y'all.